one, for formula for EP is mass G H, and this one is same as 1 over 2 and b squared. And we can explain the difference between this and this from our formula sheet. We can say EP, which is what? A potential energy, is the energy a body possesses due to what? Its mass. Its mass and height. We know this one is our height. For example, sometimes we can give this one as a 15 degrees. And again, you have what? The height from this point to this point, meaning if you are at an angle. So meaning with this one we need the height of what? Of B and C, which is unknown. And for this one, I'm going to find a mass or a distance from A to C. Meaning maybe can be a 15 meter. And after, if it is 15 meters, tomorrow we'll calculate our BC, which is can say it's equal to, we can use this one of sine of angle of 15 equal to BC division of what? AC. After we do cross multiply. After we do cross multiply, we know we need BC, which is AC is the same as 14 multiplied by sine of what? Of this one. That is why we do the mass and what? And the height. Again, and for EK, which is kinetic energy, is the energy a body possesses due to what? Its mass and velocity. Now we know the mass and what? And velocity. This one is the velocity. So after we are done with this difference between 2.2, a ball is thrown vertically upwards and reaches the ground once again after 7 seconds. We know sometimes if you are here and you throw this ball upwards, we know this is a ball. Okay, we have this point. This one is final, this one is initial. Initial velocity, and we have the height from this point to this point, which is h. Okay? For now, question said, if we throw something upwards, we know the gravity, which is g, supposed to be negative 9.8. Again, if it is downwards, we know g. Now is what? Is positive 9.8. And the question said, calculate the following. Calculate the height which the ball reaches. Calculate the height which is the ball reaches. Meaning, now we need the height, not after, before. Meaning, from this point to this point is the height. And in minimum, we throw something up. Minimum, the formula for this one, going to say height equal to initially A is the same as ST, not A, it's the same as T plus half of what? Half of 80 squared. You can use this formula, but we have the unknown for this one, which is initial. Now we focus on this portion before. This one is after, which is final. So we need the initial velocity. We can find this formula for initial velocity, which is the final, the same as initial, plus 80. We can use this one. And from statements, said the ball is thrown vertically upwards and reaches the ground once again after 7 seconds. Meaning for this one, we have a time. This time is the final, meaning from this point to this point. the same as 7, 7. But now see, when we throw something upwards, we know we need the time. This time must be divided by 2 to give us the velocity of before, which is initial. We know we're going to have what 5.2 seconds for time before. And again, we're going to say this one is 0 and initial plus gravity is same as 9.81 multiplied by 3.5. Our answer is same as we can multiply by this 2. Multiplication of these 2. Multiplication of these 2. We have this one will be this one initially equal to positive negative 9.8 multiplied by 5.98 is in S in 4.3 meter per second. Now we have the initial. We will have distance equal to initial, which is in 4.3 multiplication of 3.5 plus 1 over 2 is to negative 9.8 into 3.5 squared, which is 7.3 into 3.5 plus 1 over 2 multiplication of negative 9.8 into 3.5 squared, which is 60.065 meter. This is our answer. Now see the next question, calculate the total distance covered by the ball. The total distance covered by the ball. We have this portion again, which is the final. We know that this height must be twice because we have the final of what? The distance for initial and the distance for final. For this one, we need to say the total distance, same as the distance equal to upwards. You can say upward, you can say S upwards plus S downwards. We know the distance is the same. So the 60.026 plus 60.025. Our answer is the same as 120.05 meters. This is our answer for the total covered by the ball. 3.2. Calculate the potential energy of a motor car of 1000 kg that is standing on top of an incline of 15 degrees. The length of the incline is 210 meters long. Calculate the potential energy. Same as AP equal to mass GH. From the statement, we are given a torque, the motor of the weight of 1000 that is stand on top of an incline. And again, we have the length of the incline. You can do right angle triangle for this one. We have A, B, C. We are given 15 degrees. And the length of the incline is how much? Is 210. We know the length from this point to this point is 10 meters long. So we don't have the what? The height. We don't have the height. So we must find the height by using SOHCAHTOA, the law of SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA, this side is opposite, this one is adjacent, this one is hypotenuse. So for this one, we can use the sine. The sine of an angle of 15 degrees equal to opposite, which is BC division of AC, which is a hypotenuse 210. So BC cross multiply 210 multiplication of sine 50 is the same as height. Is 210 multiplied by sine 50. The same as 54 when the ray 52 meter. This one, for this distance, is the same as 54, the ray 52 meter. Meaning EP is the same as mass is 1000 multiplied by our gravity is the same as 708 multiplied by 54.52. We're going to say 1000 multiplied by 908 multiplied by 57.25. Our answer is the same as 532649.6 joules. The next question is stone with a mass of 270 grams travels a velocity of 180 meters per second. Question said calculate the following. Number one, calculate the kinetic energy of the stone. Calculate the kinetic energy of the stone. Remember, we are given what? The mass in gram. Our mass in gram. Our mass is the same as 270 grams. We have to change it to kg, which is 270 division of 1000 is the same as 0.27 kg. So now we must find the what? EK. Our EK is the same as half mv squared. And again, we are given the what? The velocity. We are given the velocity. The same as half mass 0.27. The velocity is how much? 180 squared. 180 squared. Half division of 0.27 multiplication of 180 squared. You see as 7374 joules. This is our answer. The last one. The last one is same as calculate the following. Calculate the moment of the stone. Calculate the moment of the stone. We know the moment of the stone is the same as mv. This is our formula for the moment. We have the mass, which is 0.27 multiplied by the velocities 180. The same as 0.27 multiplied by 180 is the same as 78.6 kg per watt meter per second.
48.
That is our answer for this one. I hope we are done.